So I'm going through the phone and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this number? I click on it. He's like, my boyfriend at the time is texting this guy, I will give you $400 to eat your POOP.
Welcome back to the show. I love that you guys show up all the time. I know it's your first time. Hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. Let's watch a couple videos together. I'm being extremely paranoid. People don't understand what it's like to deal with a narcissistic manipulator. Every time I sit in my car, I double check everything because I'm afraid he can put a microphone or a camera to spy on me. She doesn't really look that interesting to me. I know he could have done a copy of my car key before he left the house. So I cannot relax too much until our divorce is finalized. I don't know. He looks like he's not interested, ma'am. That is crazy. That had to be fake. I'm sure it was fake.
Supposed to be 500 feet away from me.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Follow me.
Uh-oh.
500 feet next to me.
Guess what? I don't have it anymore.
Run! Run! Diabla! Diabla!
100 miles per hour down Dale Mabry in Tampa.
That is crazy. She tries to hit my car right here. Where's your proof, sir? Oh my god, now they're chasing each other down a side street. Okay, she's chasing him. Oh, that's pretty intense. All right, moral of the story, don't buy him a fast car. Those were some nice vehicles they were in. She was in like a BMW, and I assume he's in a decent car.
Fucking bullshit. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? Because I'm sitting here. I am beyond.
All right, this says throwback to that one time my psycho ex wouldn't stop calling me, going off, behaving playing the victim role while I was trying to work. Holy shit, that was rough. Don't use white letters against a white background.
This is on you right now. You fucking texted me being a fucking psycho. No.
Else. Listen, my father needs to go to work tomorrow.
I'm at work right now, but that doesn't matter to you.
Listen, I'm not going to fucking do this, Katie. I'm not going to fucking do this, okay? I don't want to fucking do this. I'm so fucking done. I'm so done.
You
I'm so fucking
texted
done.
me, going off on me, out of nowhere.
Please stop. Please just stop. Please just stop. I'm fucking
How you gonna be a fucking psycho and shit, and then you're gonna cry?
Stop calling me names. Stop it.
I wonder if the person filming her is the new person in her life, because I find that really interesting, don't you guys? The ex or whoever it was on the other end of the line does sound a little out of sorts, no doubt about it. Okay, this one says ex-girlfriend shows up to get me back.
Hi.
Yeah, what?
Echo. You come for my Valentine's present.
Oh hell
Sorry,
no.
what?
My Valentine's present, like, it's coming up, so I just thought I'd pop round for my Valentine's present.
Okay, but we broke up.
Yeah, so Valentine's coming up, so I thought, let me come over for my present. Does
Yeah,
it
but
matter
yeah,
if we...
yeah, but what present? We broke up.
Yeah, so what? What's that got to do with my present? Can't we get back together then? Because
No.
I mean, I'm going to be without a Valentine if you don't get back with me, and I need my presents, obviously.
Okay, but you're the one who
You know-
broke up with me.
Yeah, so I broke up with you. Now I want to get back with you. So
Yeah, but why?
She's a little nutty. I think that's an act.
I will never forget this time I had this ex. And at the time, me and him had just got together. He was telling me how he had just broke up with his ex. So we both fresh out of a relationship, taking things slow. One day, me and him chilling back into his driveway, and the car keeps going by. And I'm talking about like going past, turning around. Like we could see the car turning around. We could see the car turn around at the stop sign and just boldly, just steady driving back and forth. So me knowing that it's probably somebody for him, I'm waiting on him to say something. He never say nothing. We just sit in the car smoking or whatever. So I'm passing by. I'm like, do you know who that is? He like, yeah, that's my ex. If you want to leave, I understand. So I'm like, she not one of them crazy bitches. Is it like, I'm going to be able to back my car out and leave because I'm honestly not trying to fight. Like, if y'all need to talk, y'all can talk. It's not even that serious because me and him was like still kind of just talking. Was I feeling him? Yes. But this was not the point. So I leave. And as soon as my car back out and leave, I see her car pulling in. Okay, cool. So he called me or whatever while she's sitting in the car. And basically she came over. I don't know why I'm laughing, but basically she came over to tell him that she was pregnant. So I'm listening to the conversation. I guess he called me because he wanted me to hear that, like, he not trying to get back with her and nothing like that. So after I heard she was pregnant, to be honest, I really was just sipping the tea because it was a lot of stuff going on in her life. Like, it was wild. But I kind of zoned out a little bit because I'm like, oh, she pregnant. They going to end up back together. No, they didn't. Me and him ended up together. Okay, cool. So I never knew she knew of me, but she found me on Facebook one day and she had messaged me and she was like, hey, I'm such a baby mama. And I'm like, hey girl, like I don't have no problem with you. I understand that you may be pregnant. And me and him just got together. Like it's not even, it's no problems with me and you. She left her number in my DM. I never responded, but I thought that was that. Next thing you know, I'm getting blowed up on fake pages. I'm getting calls. I'm getting like, my phone just blowing the fuck up. So I'm calling him like, listen, this is like the beginning. I'm really not trying to go through all this. Like I was young as fuck, nonchalant. I really was not like bothered by this girl, but I really didn't want to be bothered by her. Cause like, baby, I'm not worried about you. I really wish you weren't worried about me. But I saw quick that wasn't gonna happen. So I'm like, listen. He's like, no. Let me get this under control, please. Like, I don't understand how she got your number. And he had cameras, so he went and watched his camera. Y'all, when he went watch his cameras, tell me why that's how he found out that the girl had a key to his house. She had a key to his house and went into his laptop because his laptop was connected to his phone. And he saw her sitting down at his laptop, and that's how she got my number. So at this point, I'm kind of feeling sorry for him, and I'm very understanding because I'm like, damn, like, this some crazy shit that I don't want to deal with. But at the same time, he's dead ass done with her. So one day, me and him chilling. And I'm like, just tell me why you stopped messing with her. Like, why is it so bad on her end? Like, I could tell that he's not bothered by it. He was completely done. So I'm like, what did she do? He said that she cheated on him with one of her brother's longtime friends. So I guess his little childhood friend, she cheated with him. So then me, I asked, I'm like, so are you even sure that's your baby? Because if you can't line up when she was cheating or when y'all was having sex, then you never know when she was sleeping with him. And he was like, you know what? You actually right.
I think if I knew that my ex, or excuse me, that my girl had an ex that was willing to break into her house even if he had the key, look on her computer, find a way to contact me, my God, that's scary stuff. Okay, this one says Ash's Tia ex-husband pulls up.
Rob! Don't touch my Thea. Get out! Okay.
Run, Tia, run!
What the fuck? Close the fucking door. No!
Go!
No! What the hell? Come on, Steph. Come on.
I'm sorry, I was sleeping.
No, I know. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Go.
Ah, that is creepy. And the way they show this wall with all these crosses, it just makes you feel like you're somebody that's paralyzed with fear right there. For anybody that couldn't hear that, back up, put it up a little louder. It basically sounds like Tia, which I assume is this person's aunt. Sounds like her ex-husband's trying to kind of bully his way into the house. Sounded very freaky there. Holy moly.
A narcissist will stalk your whole life after you leave them. They will do everything in their power to keep you and prevent you from leaving. But while you're in the relationship, it's the weirdest thing because they won't respect you. They won't stop cheating. I ain't even asked too much over here. All I wanted you to do was love me, respect me, come in the house at a decent damn hour, keep a job. But yet, when you leave, oh baby, they be on your heels. They gonna stalk the hell out of you. Send messages through Cash App, everything popping up at the house. But let's talk about them popping up at this house. As long as you opening up the door for them, they're gonna pop up. Don't open the door. Under any circumstances, don't open the door. Don't talk to them through the door. Don't tell them that the police on the way. If you gotta call the police, don't tell them shit. Just call them. Do what you gotta do to protect yourself, but for damn sure, don't open up the door. If you don't want them to pop up, don't open the door. As long as you opening up the door, they gonna keep coming. Come on, y'all. Come on. You know this, right? And if the kids opening up the door for their daddy, because that's their daddy, they like, daddy live here, his shoes in the back. If the kids opening up the door, don't cuss your kids out. Don't yell at them. Don't go off on them. It's very important. Don't do that to them kids. Just go on and have a conversation with them later on and let them know, baby, you ain't do nothing wrong. But going forward, you're not allowed to open up no doors no more. And
Ooh, that's a tough one. Could you imagine if your kids didn't open up the door for you, but at the same time, I see where she's coming from. She's basically saying that your ex is kind of like Dracula. Once you open that door, they're coming in.
Baby, you what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night. Do you right?
All right, that says your crazy ex pulled up to your house with her homegirl Trina, trying to win you back. I think that one's gonna work. They look like happy girls. All right, this looks like a guy's hands to me. Do those look like man hands to you? All right, so no caller ID. I'm assuming this is the ex. Okay. Call number 2, 5 seconds later. Call number 3. Okay, so that happened for the next 45 minutes.
My ex called me telling me I would get back together with you if you weren't crazy. Let me tell you why I'm crazy. Let's be honest, it's not about you being crazy. It's about him bringing the crazy out in you. Let me tell you something. It's not that I'm crazy, it's that you're a gaslighter, you're a manipulator, you're a liar. And when you're a narcissist and you push somebody to the edge of their breaking point and they snap, that does not make them crazy. You would rather see the person that you pretend to like spiraling out of control versus taking accountability for your actions. Because it's not about you being crazy. It's about his lack of accountability. They know that they've pushed you to that level. It's called throwing stones and hiding hands.
I think she's for real. At first, I thought that was a joke, but now I'm starting to think that she's a little crazy, no doubt about it. Story time.
Put a finger down if you start a new job and you find yourself a work bae, and then he becomes your real bae because you literally do everything together and you book hotels with your money every single weekend because he does not do shit with his money. And then as time goes on, you guys get real deep in and you guys have feelings, and then he tries to back out because he has a real girlfriend of 3-4 years that you don't know about. And in order for him to push you away, he tells you that his mom is in the hospital in critical condition because she's about to, and then you DM her, you find her on Facebook, DM her and find out she's very much healthy, wealthy, and alive. You confront him about it. He starts crying to you inside of a McDonald's, and then has his real girlfriend DMing you, going along with the lie, saying that his mom is really in the hospital and you should leave him alone just so she can have him all to himself. And then he pulls up to your house at 3 a.m. crying, saying that you should take him back and apologizes for trying to say that his mom is dead.
Yeah, sometimes when we like somebody, we kind of let them get away with whatever they want to get away with, right? So that's one of the promises everybody needs to make to themselves, that we're not going to take this bullshit anymore. Next. Part 2 of my crazy ex. Now, the reason I don't show part 1 is so that we can kind of use our imagination. And sometimes there's a part 3, and you got to use your imagination again. Here's part 2.
Okay, so part 2. Okay, fast forward. Obviously, we're trying to work things out. We end up going to. Wait. No. I got ahead of myself. Okay. So, like I said, passwords are changing on the phone. Shit's just fucking weird. And that's some foreshadowing going on right now, okay? One day, this motherfucker leaves the room with his phone unlocked. And I'm like, huh, now's the chance, right? I go in for the kill. So I'm going through the phone and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this number? I click on it. He's like, my boyfriend at the time is texting this guy, I will give you $400 to eat your POOP. But he uses nastier words than that.
That was
floored. And this guy on the
that was pretty nasty right there, right? I never thought POOP would make me want to vomit more. That was that was pretty darn
phone, he's
nasty.
like, not tonight. Not tonight? So this has been a regular thing, bitch? Once is an instance, twice is a hobby. You have a hobby of eating shit. What? And so I'm like freaking out. And I'm like, no, right? There's no way. I must be reading this wrong. I was reading it right. Then I'm like, let's just see what's on the Safari, right? I'm deep diving through this motherfucker's phone. Deep diving. Oh no. I read it right. He's looking up videos of people defecating. I'm like, this should be illegal. Should I call the cops? I feel like you shouldn't be allowed within like a couple 100 feet of a fucking school.
Could you imagine if you found out that your significant other was into this shit?
And I keep this a secret, right? I'm sitting on this, marinated on it for like 2 days. Because first of all,
how could you kiss that person?
What? I mean, like, I should tell your mom at this point. That's weird. You need counseling. So then I lose all sense. I crash out and I just start sending him poop emoji after poop emoji, calling him potty mouth. And he doesn't get it. I'm like, oh, Mr. Potty Mouth. And he's like, what? I break the floodgates. I'm like, I know everything. Mind you, there was multiple other people in there that he was cheating on me with that I just feel like that didn't really matter because you were trying to eat poop. The fact, I know some people are going to be like, you couldn't even pay me to get this information out of me. I just have to talk about it because it's insane. Part three, because I post.
I don't want to see part 3. I don't even want to see part 1. I don't even want to see part 2 ever again, but I hope you enjoyed that one. God, that was really gross. My ex is crazy.
When are people going to realize that different people get different versions of the person who they're speaking to, whether that's your friend, whether that's your family, whether that's your man, your girl, they are going to show you a different version of themselves. And I strongly believe that the version of themselves that they show you is dependent on how you treat them.
She brings up an excellent point. Could you imagine if you found out that your son or daughter was really mild and gentle around you and an absolute psychopath around other people? Or you find out that your ex, or not your ex, I keep saying your ex, if you found out that your current partner was just the nicest person in front of you, but to everybody else, they were just the meanest SOB? That's quite interesting. Sometimes we find out parents are like that. They're always kind, but to other people, they can be a jerk, or vice versa. Maybe they're a jerk to you and they're kind to others.
So if you're treating them good, you're going to get a better version of them. If you're treating them bad, you're going to get a bad version of them. It's literally just that simple. Because one person could have been dating someone and had the worst experience with them. Someone else could go on to date them and they could have had the best experience. And 9 times out of 10, it is because of the way you treated them. Sometimes certain people are just mean. They treat other people differently for stupid reasons and whatever. But more time, it's literally because of the way you treat them. If you're treating someone good, you're treating them the right way, you're respecting them, whatever, they're going to feel safe around you. They're going to give you a good time. People have to say, my ex is crazy, my this is crazy, he's crazy, she's crazy. What did you do? But they never want to tell you what they did to make that person crazy around
I think she's admitting that she's the crazy one. What do you guys think?
them. They will never tell you that. So obviously it's not always that is the case. Some people are maybe just crazy because of maybe past stuff, maybe it had nothing to do with you. But 9 times out of 10 is because of the way that you treated the person. You cannot expect someone to be calm and safe around you if you're not creating a safe environment for them. Like, it's that. They need to create a safe environment for you. You need to create a safe environment for them. It takes 2 to create a safe environment. And if one of you are slacking and not doing what you're supposed to be doing, it's not going to be safe for neither of you.
So earlier today, I was watching this video and they showed this real cute couple. They looked like they were in their early 20s. And the guy was interviewing them, and he asked the man, he goes, "Are you able to take a look at your woman's phone? Does she trust you, and do you trust her?" And he ended up grabbing his girlfriend's phone the whole time. She like would not let it go. And I think what happens is nowadays we live in this world where almost everybody has somebody on their phone that they probably shouldn't be talking to. And I think this just kind of proves it. You're always going to have people that accuse you of cheating. And a lot of times it's because you end up finding out that they might be cheating, right? Anyway, I want you guys to cheat on the normal shows you watch and come back tomorrow and watch more videos with me. I'll see you then. Have a good night.